Hey cuties, this is your Captain Cutie, Yawna's Eyes, reporting today. I was trying to, fix my hair so that I can look presentable on camera, but I have quite a few video ideas that I'm going to try to fit in all today, and I figure, why not just do one while I'm getting ready, alright? I know we've all seen the drama on social media regarding Juvia's place, and I had some input or some experiences, and I just wanted to talk to you about it and get your opinion. Okay, now I have been a business owner, and I have definitely been a customer in the makeup community now, maybe about 10 years, give or take. Alright, and Juvia's Place is one brand, which was at the time an indie brand, that I started out purchasing, as well as Coastal Scents, BH Cosmetics, before there was even, that I saw, a such thing as PR. I was purchasing from these brands, or maybe I just didn't know PR existed. Alright, so anyway, I had bought the Nubia 1 and the Nubia 2 palette, and one more palette that I can't quite put my finger on. I have to go into my set and see what it is. And then the Masquerade palette came out. I don't know if they relaunched it or whatever, but it was in a like a blue case, some super pretty colors. And I ordered it. Some time went by, didn't get it. They were really good about return time. You order your products, they came back before you could even look for the order. Like, well, how come I didn't get this, that, and the third? So it didn't show up. I emailed the company. I let them know basically that, I ordered it on this date, and I still have not received my product. So they finally, it took some time. I won't lie, I'm not going to lie on them. I'm not for trying to put anybody down. We all make mistakes. Things get forgotten, whatever have you. But in this instance, they did not get back to me in a timely manner. And when they did, then they decided that they were going to look into it. Maybe like a day or two passed, and I got an email back basically saying that on their end the package says delivered. And in Pennsylvania, I lived in a decent area. The police chief lived at the very top of my hill. All of my neighbors and things either worked for the city or had been residents of the community for a very long time. So unless, somebody just randomly drove by my house, saw the box, and picked it up off of my porch, kind of stretching it, in my opinion. That's stretching it. So I was like, okay, yes, thank you for sending me that information. I do realize that it may say that, but again, I live in a decent neighborhood. I can't imagine somebody, taking it off of my porch. I said, but I have been a valued customer. I would appreciate it if you would just replace the product. I'll continue to buy from you. I'll continue to support the brand. I really enjoy your products. I said, but I don't have money to just kind of throw to the wind. And as you can see from my receipts, I'm not going to lie about one palette whenever I have been purchasing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to get out on you on one palette. And she kind of didn't respond for a few more days. Hopefully they thought about it. But whenever she did get back to me, she basically was like, I'm sorry, but it says that it was delivered, so that's period. That's the end. Like, it says it was delivered. So So I'm like, oh my goodness, I just think that the customer service on this one is wrong. So Instagram was still a thing. And then I basically went on the page and asked the question, like, do you think that, making a sacrifice for one pallet and keeping a valued customer who has purchased multiple pallets from you and would appreciate this one kind gesture and continue to buy your products is pretty much good customer service? Like, if I'm already a customer, I'm already purchasing from you, and it's just one pallet. I didn't say a $300 worth of products just disappeared or something. It was really literally like every time they came out with a pallet, I was buying it. Nubian 1, Nubian 2. I'm purchasing literally as you post them and come out with these products. I am one of the customers that is purchasing on site. So my question to the makeup community, my cuties, is, do you feel like they should have just sent me that palette on the GP? You give products to PR people for the promotion of your business, and here I am, someone who is wearing your products and talking about them in the community as people say, your eyeshadow looks nice, your makeup is pretty, and I'm saying, oh yeah, I got the Nubian blah 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 palette from Juvia's place. Girl, they're real inexpensive. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a walking commercial. Now it looks like, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Jeffree Star posted the foundation and they kind of jumped on his bandwagon. It's like they want the biggest and the best names to speak on their brand, and a few women of color are upset with them because whenever they were starting out, like my situation, whenever they were starting out trying to promote the brand and give shout out to this black owned company, they wouldn't check for them, and then they came out with this foundation, and now they're like, oh, so and so, can I send you these products? Oh, so and so, can I send you these products? Because now your products are not based on just makeup. It's based on the many different shades of women, and you need someone from the lightest to the darkest to wear these products. And some of those girls that they kind of threw shade at in the beginning are now booming. So they're like, oh, no, we're not going to do that. And of course, because the makeup community loves these ladies, we're all like, well, how come so-and-so is not checking for her? How come so-and-so is not giving a review? And we find out that is because of poor customer service and not valuing the black dollar, not valuing people who would genuinely, not for clout, not for free PR, but genuinely just promote, because we love seeing our sisters win. We love seeing women doing their thing, right? Now they're on a rant because being as though we want to know, they have to respond. And Juvia's place is trying to come back and respond. And some of the women are like, they don't like the response, and that the Juvia's place is trying to like throw a little spin on it and say, oh, they did this and they did that. Well, here I am, a nobody. I don't have that much of, I don't have a big platform like some of the women who are or saying these things, but I too had a similar experience because I felt like literally they should have valued me as a returning customer and just took a loss of one pallet, you know what I'm saying, to keep my business. All right. And but again, I took it that it might have been an isolated incident, and I was wrong. So what did I do? I went out and I bought the foundation. And then I saw somebody tag Juvia's place on a post on Instagram, and I went to click it, and I was like, wow, you know, I forgot that they did block me, you know what I'm saying? Because this was all of these many years ago. So, you know, in no way, shape, or form is Juvia's place really in jeopardy. They have crossed over. They are now in Ulta. Women of all races are purchasing from them. Where their sales might decrease is that some of these women value the brand influencers that they have thrown shade to. So you know, people don't really stick together as far as us making a united. That's why you still have people of color who will still rock Gucci. And Gucci maybe dropped in sales, but they still making money. And Juvia's place will continue to make money as well, because you see it now in the comments. You can cancel them, but I'm not. You could do this, but I'm not. So they're not really going to feel it. I'm just curious as to, what do you feel about the customer service? How can we communicate to Juvia's place that customer service is key? Or how can we get Juvia's place to communicate to us their policies in a way where we are not confused as to how they are handling certain things? Because let's be honest, we're purchasing them because they have beautiful packaging, they have pigmented products, everything is quality, but the background is questionable. I'm not going to judge. The background is questionable as far as how business is being handled, how people are being communicated or talked down to, and the names and faces that Juvia's place is putting on a pedestal, and the ones that they throw shade to. And I'm a firm believer of this. Be careful how you treat people, because you never know that you could be entertaining an angel or the next best thing. So I don't care if it's the janitor or the CEO. I don't care if they have 250 followers or 250,000. They deserve the same respect that you would give anybody. That's being a human being. And I think that that's a part of customer service. And anybody can get out here and start a business and get a brand if you ask the right questions and do the right things. But that does not make you a great boss. Doesn't make you a great CEO. You know, there's tons of people with degrees that have positions of power, but that does not make them a good boss. It doesn't make them an excellent leader. So hopefully this starts a little bit of conversation, especially to my indie artists who are coming up as brand influencers and boss ladies who are getting ready to launch your own products. Let's just talk about customer service and how we treat people. And let's debate. If you felt like, you know, Juvia's place is justified and we shouldn't question them or throw shade to them because, you know, they're black owned or anything like that, let's talk about it. Alright? I'm trying to get this wig done because I think I have a total of 3 ideas, and for one of them, I want to come on this camera put together. Right now, I'm getting the pieces together. All right. So until later on today, this is your Captain Cutie, Yawna's Eyes, saying, see you when I see ya. Peace.